Yeah, because this is the term to term rule is add 3. So what number first that we have to write? What is the first number? We write the 7 first. After 7, what number we have to write? Look at the term to term rule. The term to term rule said it is add 3. So we just need to add 3. After 7, it will be 10. After 10, it will be how many? 13. Okay, good job. Is there anyone who get confused or maybe I talk too fast still? You need to repeat? You need me to repeat? No? Okay. Let us move to question B. What is the first term? Is it already given for the first term? Yeah, the first term is 11. And then we need to read the term to term rule is subtract 5. So we just need to subtract it 5. 11 minus 5, it will be equals to 6. 6 minus 5, it will be equals to 1. Okay. Is there anyone who get confused? No? Okay. If no one get confused, let us continue to question C. What is the first term? We already have the position to term rule. Position to term rule is 8 times position number. Because we are going to find the first 3 terms, so it means we need to find the first, the second, and the third. The position number we can replace into any number of whatever term that we are going to look for. Because we are going to find the first, second, and third term, so we can replace the position number into number 1, 2, and 3. So for the first term, it will be 8 times 1. 8 times 1, it will be equals to 8. And then 8 times 2, it will be equals to how many? For the second term, yeah, second term, it will be equals to 16. And then the third term, it will be equals to how many for the third term? 24. Okay, is there anyone who get confused? Or maybe I talk too fast? Hello? Not all of you are turning on the camera. It's only 5 students who turn on the camera. Only Daryl, Reagan, and Sesha. The others are not turning on the camera. Please do something that can make me sure that you are joining the class. You can be active through the chat box, or you can unmute yourself, or you can show me you can try to answer by showing like this is the answer is 8, the answer is how many by using your finger rather than use the chat box is also empty. I cannot hear any sounds, and then most of the video are turning off. I cannot be sure that you are still joining my class because I know it's 1 p.m. Some of you might be sleepy. I'm afraid if you leave me and then go to sleep, go to take a nap, I don't want it happen. So please do something that it will be making me sure if you are still joining the class. And also please, if you write anything to the chat box, please write the things that is related to the maths class only. Do not try to text anything that is not related to the maths class. Okay, it's okay if you don't want to unmute yourself, but maybe you can try to answer to the chat box, so I will be really sure that the student is really joining my class. Okay, now let us continue to question 1D. We already have the position to term rule as 4 times position number minus 3. So anyone can help me? What is the first term? Yeah, Sesha said it is 1. Is there anyone who disagree? Yes, the first term will be 1. What is the second term? 5. Okay. What about the third term? How many it will be for the third term? Okay, 9. Before I move to question 2, is there anyone who get confused with any number from the question 1? Everything is clear? Okay, if everything is clear, let us move to question 2. Which term is it that satisfies these things? The third term of a sequence is 9. The eighth term of this sequence is 90. We need to find which term that is satisfied this sentence. To check it, we can find it one by one. We find the third term of each letter first. So let us check for the term A. What is the third term of the term A? What is the third term of what number is the third term in the term A? Position number plus 9. Because this is position number, the position number is number 3. So we do 3 plus 9. 3 plus 9, it will be equals to 12. But the question said that the third term is 9. So it means the A is wrong. Because the A is wrong, we can directly move to the third term of sequence B. The third term of sequence B, so it will be 2 times 3 plus 3. It's equals to 9. Because it is for the third term, it's correct. So we can check for the eighth term. Let us check for the eighth term. Because it is eighth term, so it means the position number, we can replace it into number 8. So it will be 2 times 8 and then plus it by 3. The answer is equals to 19. Oh, this is also already correct. So it means you don't have to check for the term C and also term B. The answer is term B. Is there anyone who get confused, or maybe I talk too fast still and you think that I need to talk slow down or something? No question? Okay. If no one have question, I'll move to the next question. Really no question, yeah? Okay. Let us move to question 3. Write down the term-to-term rule, make the sequence in the table, and then work out the position-to-term rule. Maybe the easier one, we can find the term-to-term rule first. Anyone want to help me the term-to-term rule of question A? What is the term-to-term rule in the question A? Okay, for the question A, the term-to-term rule is add 6. Is there anyone who get confused to get add 6? Okay, for the question B, what is the term-to-term rule in the question B? Is it only 5? Please do not only mention the number. You have to mention it properly. Is it plus 5 or subtract 5 or multiplied by 5 or divided by 5? It's add 5. Do not only write the number. It has to be clear what operation that you do there. Okay. So now we can continue to question C. What is the term-to-term rule in the question C? It will be add 1. Okay. Is there anyone who get confused? For finding the term-to-term rule, no one get confused. Okay, if no one get confused, now we have to write the number in the table. For making table, we have to make 3 rows. The first row for the term itself. For the second row is for the multiple of whatever term-to-term rule that you have. And then for the third row, it will be the difference. So anyone want to help me? Multiple of how many is it that I need to find in the question A? I already have the term. This is the term. I told you for the term, for the table, we need 3 things. The term itself and then the multiple. After multiple, we need to find the difference. For the question 3A, we need to find the multiple of how many? Is it multiple of 1, multiple of 2, multiple of 3, or multiple of how many? Yes, it will be multiple of 6 because the term-to-term rule is at 6. Multiple of 6, it can be 6, 12, and then 18, 16, 18, 24. So how many will be the difference? 6. Sorry, my handwriting is a bit overlapping. I hope it's 18 and then after that it will be 24. So we can find the difference. The difference will be 0. When we already find the difference, so it means we can find the position to term rule. Anyone want to help me? What is the position to term rule in the question A? What is the position to thumb rule in the question A? From the table, we can find the position to thumb rule. What is the position to thumb rule? Yeah, it will be the position number is always multiplied by the whatever thumb to thumb rule that we have. Because the thumb to thumb rule is at 6, so it means the position number we will multiply it by number 6. So for 6 times position number. And then we need to plus it with the difference. The difference is 0, so it's not compulsory to write it as plus 0. You can directly write it as 6 times position number. Is there anyone who get confused, or maybe I talk too fast still? No? If you think I talk too fast, you can ask me to slow down. You can interrupt me if you have any thing that is confusing. Feel free to interrupt me. I will not get mad. Rather than you stay quiet, it's really confusing for me if you are too quiet. I cannot really understand if you really already understand or you still have any confusion. I cannot check it. So please, whenever you have any difficulties, feel free to ask me. You can type it to the chat box. You can unmute yourself. Yeah, why should we make a table for that? Because the question is asking you to make a table. Read the question 3 part 2. The question 3 part 2 is asking write the sequence of numbers in a table. That's why we have to make a table. From the table also it will be easier for us to define the position to thumb rule. Because later we need to find the difference. The position number will always be multiplied by the thumb to thumb rule that we have, and then we plus it by the difference. That's why we need to make a table to find the difference. Okay. What happened, Brian? What makes you late? Brian and also Peter, I think that was late. Next time, please try to be more on time, yeah. Otherwise, you will be missing some explanation or something else. Okay. Now, let us continue to question 3B. For question 3B, when I already have the term, we need to find the multiple of how many for the question B, 3B. Yes, we need to find the multiple of 5. What number is the multiple of 5? Multiple of 5, it can be 5. After 5, it can be 10. And then it will be 15. And then 20. So we can find the difference. How many is the difference? Yeah, the difference is 1. So how do we make the position number when we already find the difference? All of them, the difference are constant 1. Yeah, so it will be 5 times position number plus 1, correct? Is there anyone who get confused, or maybe I still talk too fast, I need to slow down or something? It's okay to tell me if you think I talk too fast. If you think that I talk too fast and you do not understand anything, you can feel free to interrupt me. Rather than you stay quiet, it will be more confusing for me. Okay. Now let us continue for the question C. For the question C, I think no one get difficulties on making the table. I will not make the table. Anyone want to help me? What is the position to thumb rule for the question C? Anyone want to help me? What is the position to thumb rule at the question 3C? Hello, is my internet gone or something? No, right? Okay. It will be 1 times position number. Yes, James, what happened? Yes, I know you said hello. You said help or something. Okay. Okay. Is there anyone who get confused to find the position to thumb rule? Is there anyone who get confused? Let us continue to question 4. This pattern is made from dots. So there are 4 patterns, pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 3, and pattern 4. Now Alicia thinks that the anthem for the sequence of number of dots is 3n plus 5. Is it true, or is there anyone who disagree with Alicia's answer? Is it correct that anthem is 3n plus 3? If it is correct, how did you show it? How will you show it that the anthem is 3n plus 3? How will you show it? You will replace the letter n into whatever pattern that you are going to show it, or you are going to find the position to thumb rule first, and then from the position to thumb rule you change it into the anthem. Which way that you are going to use to show it, because in here you also need to explain how you work out your answer. So how do you decide that the answer is correct? There are 2 ways. Which one that you pick? Replacing the letter n, or you find the position to thumb rule first? I think the easier one is replacing the letter n into the whatever pattern that we are going to check first. So the sequence, the first pattern, it will be 3 times 1, and then we plus it by 3. When we try to calculate 3 times 1 plus 3, the answer is equals to 6. And then when we count the number of dots, there are 6 dots also. So it means correct, but it's not enough to check by showing one pattern. 2 pattern at least that you have to check it. So let us check for the second pattern. For the second pattern, so it will be 3 times 2, and you replace it into whatever pattern that you are going to check. So 3 times 2 is 6, 6 plus 3 is equals to 9. And then let us count the number of dots. Yes, there are 6 dots, so it means it is correct. So how the explanation is the step itself. You can make the step like this, or you can find the position to thumb rule, and then from the position to thumb rule you change it into the anthem. Is there anyone who get confused for question 4? Or maybe I talk too fast or something? No? Clear enough? Okay. If no one have any question, then it means I can move to the question 5. Really no question, yeah? Okay. For the question 5, anyone want to help me to find the output when the input is 1? Okay. James said it is 10. Is there anyone who disagree or get confused to get number 10? No, right? Okay, when the input is 2, how many is the output? The output is 11. When I already have the output as 14, how many is the input? The input will be 5. Good job. When the input is 8, how many is the output? 17. Okay. Is there anyone who get confused in the first diagram of the function machine? Is there anyone who get confused? No? Okay. If no one get confused, let us continue to the second diagram. For the second diagram, how many is the output when the input is 1? Yes, the output will be equals to negative 1. Correct. How many is the output when the input is 2? 1. Okay. Good job. And then now when I already have the output, how many is the input? Someone said 5. Okay. Is there anyone who got different answer or disagree with the input 5? Okay, no. If no one get confused, let us continue to the input when the output is 19. How many is it? Okay, I think there are some students are get confused in here. So we already have 19. We have 19 in here. When we are going to find the input, we need to do from the back and do opposite. This is 19 and this is minus 3. Opposite of minus 3 is plus 3. So in here we will get that the 19, we will plus it by 3. 19 plus 3, the answer will be 22. So at here we have the 22. And then this is times 2. Opposite of times 2 is divided by 2. 22 divided by 2 is 11. That's why the input in here when the output is 19 is 11. Is there anyone who get confused or still disagree with the answer? Is there anyone who get confused? No? Okay. If no one get confused, let us continue to question B. We need to make write a function of its function machine. What is the function on the first function machine? Is it for X? Are you sure? No, we are still at the question 5B. We haven't moved to the question 6A. We are still at the question 5B. We need to make an equation of its function machine. So what is the equation on the first function machine? Yes, it will be y is equals to x plus 9. Is there anyone who get confused to get x plus 9? If anyone get confused, feel free to ask me. I will not get mad if you ask me any question. It will be happier for me. No? Okay. If no one asks me any question, I will move to the second diagram. What is the function of the second diagram? Someone said it is y is equals to 2x minus 3. Is there anyone who get confused or disagree with this answer? Is there anyone who get confused or disagree? No? Okay. If no one get confused, it means we can move to the question 6. What is the function when Ahmad thinks of a number, the number is x, he multiply the number by 4. So what is the answer? It will be 4 times x, we write it down as 4x. Do not write it as x4 ya. Normally when we write equation, we will write number first then the letter, not letter then number. Okay. Now for the question B. What equation that I have? What expression? Are you sure? Multiply the number by 2 and then add 7. So it will be multiplied by 2. X multiplied by 2, we will get 2x. And then 2x we add by 7 cannot be simplified. That's why it will be still as 2x plus 7. Okay, let us continue to question C. Divides the number by 3, then subtract 10. What it will be? Yeah, for division, it will be better if we write it as a fraction. So write it as x by 3. And then after that, we subtract it by 10. Is there anyone who get confused? Or maybe I talk too fast still? No? Okay. If no one get confused, let us move to the question D. For the question D, add 4 to the number, then multiplied by 5. So we add, no space, I will write it with the green on the other part. So add 4, so we add it by 4 first. After we add 4, we multiply everything. Because we multiply everything in here, so we need to put bracket. Put bracket and then we multiply it by 5. The number 5, it will be better if you put it in the front. So it will be 5 open bracket x plus 4 for the question 6D. If you write it as x plus 4 in the bracket and then the 5 at the back, it's also okay, it's not wrong. But the x plus 5 have to be inside the bracket because the things that we are going to multiply by 5 is the result. The previous result is x plus 5. Is x plus 4, that's why the x plus 4 has to be in the bracket. Is there anyone who get confused? Or maybe I talk too fast? You need me to repeat or something? No? Okay, really? Okay. If no one have question, let us move to the next question. Question 7. Okay. For the question 7, How many it will be? X plus 7 when the x is negative 12. How many it will be? Negative 12 plus 7, it will be equals to negative 5. Okay. For the question B, 3x minus 4y when the x is 2 and then y is 7. So we do 3 times 2. 3 times 2 minus 4 times 7. There is subtraction and multiplication. Remember the bit mass, we have to do the multiplication first. So we do the multiplication 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And then 4 times 9 is 30. Oh, sorry. The y is 7. Sorry. The y is 7. So 4 times 7 and then it will be 6 minus 28. How many it will be 6 minus 28? Yes, it will be equals to negative 22. Is there anyone who get confused or maybe think I still talk too fast? No? Okay. If no one get confused, let us move to the question C. How many is the result when the n is negative 6? 3n plus 1. 3n, it means 3 times n. Are you sure it is negative 2? Yeah, it will be equals to negative 17. Correct. Is there anyone who get confused? No confusion? Okay, if no confusion, let us move to 7D. How many it will be? 30 minus 5k when the k is negative 2. Is it 40 or 20? Okay, maybe I need to write it down. I got to answer from the chat box 40 and 20. Which one that is correct? Okay, let us check. 30 minus 5 times negative 2. This is times, yeah, not x. We have subtraction and also multiplication. Focus on the bit mass. We will do the multiplication first. So we will multiply 5 and negative 2. So we write 30 minus 5 times negative 2. The answer will be negative 10. Right? So 30 minus negative 10. Is it 40 or is it 20? How many it will be? It is 40. Is there anyone who get confused or maybe I talk too fast, you need to repeat or anything? Feel free to ask if you have any difficulties. Do not stay quiet. No confusion. Okay. If no confusion for the E, it's supposed to be x square minus 10, but the power 2 that didn't really work with my computer. So how many it will be x square minus 10 when the x is 3? It's x square, yeah, not 2x. Yeah, someone said it is negative 6, negative 4. Is there anyone who got different answer? Someone said it is negative 1. Okay, how many it will be? Negative 4 or negative 1? This is x to the power of 2, yeah. So we write it as 3 to the power of 2 minus 10. 3 to the power of 2 minus 10. How many is 3 to the power of 2? Is it 6 or 9? It is 9, right? So we write it as 9 minus 10. 9 minus 10, it will be equals to negative 1. Is there anyone who get confused or maybe I talk too fast still? You need me to repeat or something? No confusion? Okay, if no confusion, let us continue to question 7F. 4y to the power of 3. This is to the power of 3, yeah. You can check from your textbook. So it will be 4 times the y is 2. 2 to the power of 3. Which one we do first? We do the 2 to the power of 3 or multiplication first? Remember the bit mass, we need to do the indices first. So we do 2 to the power of 3 first. 2 to the power of 3 is equals to 8. So 4 times 8 is equals to 32. Is there anyone who get confused, or maybe I talk too fast still? No? Okay. If no confusion, let us move to the next question. Okay, for the question 8. What number it will be for the question 8? I have the formula. P is equals to M times G times H. This is the formula in physics. When we already have the M is equals to 5, the G is equals to 10, and then the H is equals to 3. So the P, it will be 5 times 10 times 3. How many it will be? 5 times 10 times 3. It will be equals to 150. Is there anyone who get confused? Feel free to ask if you have any difficulties. No? Okay, if no confusion, let us move to question 9. V square is equals to U square plus 2AS. When she substitute the V is equals to 4, the U is equals to 3, the A is equals to 7 to the formula, she gets that 8 is equals to 6 plus 14S. Is she correct or wrong? Wrong? If you wrong, can you tell me which part that is wrong? Let me rewrite the formula again. V square is equals to U square plus 2AS. So the V is how many? The V is 4. So 4 square is equals to, the U is equals to how many for the U? Okay, the U is 3. So 3 square plus how many? 2 times 7 times S. Is it like this? So 4 to the power of 2, it will be equals to 16. 3 to the power of 2, it will be equals to 9. So that's why the part that is wrong is when she is doing the indices. Yeah, 4 to the power of 2 is 4 times 4, not 4 times 2. 3 to the power of 2 is 3 times 3, not 3 times 2. Yes, most of the students also make mistake like Zalika did. So the correct answer supposed to be how many? 16 is equals to 9 plus 14S. Is there anyone who get confused? Is there anyone who get confused, or maybe I'll talk too fast? Okay, if no one get confused, I think that's all for today's class. As the homework, please just try to finish the workbook from the chapter 1. Tomorrow we are going to discuss the workbook. After we are done with the workbook, so we can make the chapter wise test for chapter 1. Is there anyone still have any difficulties or getting confused from today's class? No confusion? If no confusion, I think that's all for today's class. Good afternoon and thank you, students.
And thank you, teacher.
Okay. Have a nice day.
And thank you, teacher.
Okay.